So I was wrestling with God this morning because the enemy is a liar, y'all. So God woke me up probably about 4 o'clock this morning. All right. And it's because my daughter woke up and she wanted a bottle before she could go back to sleep. Okay. She's one. And I found myself still being up, right? I was still up. And then next thing I know, I'm looking at the clock and it says 4:44, 4:44 on the clock. And so I was like, Lord, I'm really not in the mood right now. Like, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Like, I was just mentally drained and done that night. Like, so by the time I laid down, I was just like, I'm not in the mood for it. But I kept having, like, he kept pressing on my spirit that something was, something was going to happen regarding my bank account, right? Like, because he kept replaying the image over and over. Holy Spirit kept replaying the image of me getting a notification and checking my account. Now, for me, I thought, oh, I'm going to be getting some more money. I'm like, Lord, if that's the case, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And I normally know, like, if anything is going on with my bank account, if I get a notification, I know I'm probably going to have it by the time I wake up in the morning. It's always there on my phone. But okay, whatever. I went back to sleep. And I got up this morning to get my kids ready for school. And sure enough, I had a notification. And it was not the notification that I was expecting. Let me just show you. Let's see if I can show y'all. Y'all can't see it. But I'll insert the clip. But yeah, so I woke up and y'all, my balance was negative $444.49. Y'all, when I said I was hot, I was so heated this morning. Like, I was so mad, I burst into tears because I'm like, God, like, you just had me put this word out talking about this market crash that's supposed to be happening today, getting me all excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here putting this word out to get your children excited and get them, to take proper steps to get prepared for it. And then I wake up with my account in the negatives, and not only that, but it's negative 400. Y'all, I was pissed. I said, oh, so maybe this crash wasn't referring to that. Maybe this crash was talking about me because I'm about to crash out. Y'all, I was hot. So I was on my phone trying to call my bank. Bank wasn't even open. And I'm like, are you serious? Now, today, all of a sudden, y'all don't want to be open? Okay. It's Friday. There's no reason for them to not be open. Called the people that apparently took this transaction out. Y'all, they took out 500 and something dollars out of my account, and that was not what it was supposed to be. Um, I only had like $97 in there. Yeah, and I was trying to hold on to that for dear life, y'all. Yeah. These people gave me the complete runaround. I was so pissed by the time I got off the phone with them this morning. I just had to go in the bathroom. I shut myself in there and I just cried because I was like, why would you do this? Like, why would this happen? Why would you allow this to happen after getting me excited? Because honestly, I wanted to take that last little $97 and go invest it because I'm like, if it's going to be a market crash by the 1st of February, then I want to be able to put it towards something that's actually going to benefit. And I'm like, I know Lord is going to bring it back. Meaning the 97, like if I invest it, I know He's going to bring it back to me, right? Not only that, y'all, but God was so good because yesterday, y'all remember how I told y'all that the counselor at my daughter's school, at my kid's school, he said he was going to try to get us some gift cards or something to help. Y'all, my baby walked in with $100 gift card yesterday. He came through. He actually did that, y'all. So I was so happy yesterday. I was happy. Okay. I was drained by the end of the day because there was a lot of emotions and stuff going on, but I was in a good mood. 11:22 on my clock. 1122. But okay, whatever. So now my account is negative $444. So of course, if you get a win, then the enemy gotta come in and be like, oh hell no. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. No, you're not gonna sit there and get a blessing and think I'm gonna just let you have. So I was going back and forth with God this morning, and I was like, you know what? Now I got to get up. I got to go do something. I got to figure out how to make this money back. And for me, I was like, well, the only option I have is to go DoorDash. And God was like, why do you need to go do that? And I'm like, what do you mean, why? Like, I don't mean to curse, but I was like, Lord, you see my account. Like, I gotta have something. And y'all, he just started going. He started going on me. I wrote down, because I always write in my notes, things that happen. So 444, I had that feeling about my account, right? And then my account is negative $444. At 4:48 a.m., I got a notification from YouTube, and somebody had uploaded a video, and it said, "You are not alone. The Lord is with you." All right. But I also, as I was falling back to sleep, I heard, like, you know how when you get a video call, I kept hearing the ringing. Okay, I kept hearing the ringing, like in a dream, like in the kind of almost dream state I was in. And then what came to mind was, watch what God does or God is doing, answer his call. You know what I'm saying? Like, he literally wants you to see, not just hear him, but he wanted to see. He wants you to see what he's about to do. So then while I'm going back and forth with him after I woke up this morning at 9:35, sirens started going off over here again. And I'm like, okay, God, what? And so this was our conversation. It was like, why do you feel like you need to go DoorDash? Like, that's not what I called you to do. Why do I keep feeling like I have to be the one to go figure everything out on my own? He was asking me, why is it so hard for me to just rest, be in my feminine state of receiving, and letting him take care of me? Now, he recalled the video I had posted on my YouTube platform, and I haven't uploaded it on here, but he has showed me literally, physically, in real time. I was sitting in the parking lot of Walmart, okay, not coincidentally, and it was like 6 o'clock at night. The sun had already gone down, and it was like super cold, y'all. Like, we were in the negatives. And it was a father and his daughter walking toward the store, and they stopped right next to my window, and I see the little girl turn around like she wants to go back. I'll say maybe she was about 4, and she was trying to walk back to her car, I guess, because she was cold. The dad, out of nowhere, brings out a blanket. I don't know where he got it from. It was like a cartoon. He just pulled it out his magical back pocket or something. He took this blanket and wrapped her up in it, like nice and cozy, and then he picked her up and carried her the rest of the way into the store. And Holy Spirit then came to me and was like, your father is going to cover you and carry you the rest of the way. You don't have to worry. You've already come so far on your own 2 feet. Now you need to let your father carry you. Okay, it was such a profound moment. I was in tears because I was like, Lord, I don't know what, like, literally in real life, I don't know what that feels like to have my father pick me up. I don't know what that feels like to be taken care of. And that's what I was telling him today. He was like, why do you feel like you have to figure it out on your own? Like, why do you, and of course, these are rhetorical questions, right? Because God already knows the answer. But I was like, I have kids. I don't want them to be without. I've already been without a job for this long. I don't know what it feels like to be taken care of, because I've always had to be in my masculine energy, right? I've always had to be the one to figure it out. Even when I was in a relationship, I still had to be the one to go get, go do, be the provider, right? And his response was, when have I ever let you go without? Each month, have you not had everything you needed? Highlight needed, not wanted. And he was like, yes, I've had you give up a lot and sacrifice a lot, but was it anything that you truly needed? You have a roof over your head. You have food to eat every day. You have a warm bed to sleep in every night. You have clothes, you have shoes that I have provided for you. What more do you need or want that I have not already done for you? Yes, I know you have children. I gave them to you. So 9:35, when I looked it up, literally means to come, go, abide, okay? Come forth, enter into, carry. That was the Hebrew translation. But then 9:35 in Greek means a sovereign king, king of Jews, king as in God or Christ, king of Israel. That took me to Acts 3:7, where it says, and he took him by the right hand and lifted him up, and immediately his feet and ankle bones received strength.